Congressman Hoyer, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Dylan, good to be with you.
Any chance that anything, whether it's the Gang of Six plan or anything that's being bandied about, has a chance of passing the House of Representatives?
I certainly hope something has the chance of passing the House of Representatives. We're fiddling, frankly, while the debt and default is about to burn us badly and burn the American people badly. And we need to get about doing our business. Unfortunately, as you just observed, and as I just said, we're fiddling while Rome is burning in the sense that the piece of legislation on our floor now has zero chance of passage. It was introduced at the last minute last Friday, was printed just this weekend. Nobody's probably fully understood what it does, and it can't pass, won't pass the Senate. We're wasting time. We have 14 days until the Secretary of Treasury has told us America will run out of its ability to pay its bills. That will have reverberations not only in this country for every single American in terms of interest rates, 401k value, housing values, ability to purchase cars and pay for college. It will have very serious negative effects. And what are we doing? We're doing a political exercise on the floor of the House of Representatives. That's unfortunate, but your question is, can something pass? Something must pass.
Let's talk about
this
new momentum around the so-called Gang of Six. I know Senator Coburn is back in the room. He obviously put up the $9 trillion proposal. I guess it was yesterday midday, hitting everything from $1 trillion in defense, $1 trillion in tax loophole elimination, $3 trillion in entitlements by virtue of raising the age and means testing. If there was something in the room, he pretty much took a crack at it. But it sounds like the Gang of Six plan right now is more along the lines of $3 to $4 trillion. Is that where this thing is headed, $3 to $4 trillion?
I certainly think the president is correct. I think the plan that's been put forward by a bipartisan group of 6 United States senators, 3 Democrats, 3 Republicans, with Mr. Coburn included in that 3 on the Republican side, I think is a very positive step forward. I haven't yet seen all the specifics of what they've recommended, but clearly it mirrors the plan that was put forward by Mr. Bowles and by former Senator Alan Simpson, in that it asks everybody to take part in getting a handle on the debt and deficit that confronts us, which is essential, and all of us agree with that. The question is how you do it. Who gets hurt? Do you, as the amendment on the floor today, or the bill on the floor of the House of Representatives today, protect the wealthiest among us, protect the tax loopholes that exist throughout our code, and require a 2/3 vote to repeal any of them, a protection of the best office in America, while a majority vote could undermine the least well-off in our country? I don't think that's the direction Americans want to go.
And I think, and that's why I think Senator Coburn's plan was so interesting, because he basically said, I'll go for the tax code in opposition to that Grover Norquist fringe Republican group that you're dealing with in the House. Senator Coburn, I think, is a little bit more of a statesman in that regard. Also hits military
good sense and courage,
and also hits entitlements. He's my kind of a conservative at the end of the day. If you were to look at the Democrats, specifically, if something comes out of the Gang of Six or the president that either raises the qualification age and or means tests for Social Security or Medicare, do you believe that you can get the Democrats to vote for any piece of legislation that does either of those 2 things, raise the age or means testing, or raise the age or means testing?
As the president said, Dylan, without going into specifics, if it does this, that, or the other, I want to look at specifically at what it does. I think the answer to that is the leader has said, Leader Pelosi, I've said, Joe Biden has said, Harry Reid has said, Dick Durbin said, we are all for, with the president, a bigger plan, a plan that will take us to where we need to be, a plan that will, I think, stabilize the financial markets, give America's creditworthiness the trust that it has always had, and at the same time get a handle on our debt and deficit. Now, whatever the component parts of that is, I think we can get Democratic votes if it is a balanced program, and that's the key, a balanced program. The Republicans have heretofore walked out on plans that were balanced. They did so in the Bowles-Simpson Commission. They did so in the Biden talks, and frankly, they walked away way when Mr. Boehner and President Obama were talking about a balanced plan. Hopefully, a balanced plan will be something that both parties can support, get a majority for, and set our country on a sound fiscal path.
Congressman Hoyer, I am grateful for the opportunity and the privilege of being able to speak with you directly, particularly at this point in time. I appreciate your coming on to have a conversation with me.
Thank you, Dylan.
All right, Steny Hoyer, Democratic whip out of Maryland.